ضعیف باپ سے لاش پسر نہیں اٹھتی، ضعیف باپ سے لاش پسر نہیں اٹھتی، بدن میرا شاہ صدموں سے کانپتا ہے دل، کبھی خیام کو دیکھا، کبھی سوئے ساحل، حسین روتے ہیں ہنستے ہے سنگ دل قاتل، قضا بھی روتی ہے مقتل میں اور تنہائی، ضعیف باپ سے لاش پسر نہیں اٹھتی، نہ دل میں صبر کی طاقت، نہ ضبط کا یارا، یہ وہ حسین ہے جس کے تھے بھائی 18، بچھڑ گئے وہ بھرا گھر، تو درد کا مارا، دہائی دیتا ہے مقتل سے یہ خبر آئی، ضعیف باپ سے لاش پسر نہیں اٹھتی، سنی جو زینب مضطر نے یہ صدا پرغم، بہن خیام میں کرنے لگی بپا ماتم، کہا ہو اصغر و قاسم پکارتے ہیں ہم، حسین دشت میں تنہا ہے دیکھ لے کوئی، ضعیف باپ سے لاش پسر نہیں اٹھتی، ادھر حسین نے مظہر پکارا نام علی، پسر کے سینے سے کھینچی جو ظلم کی برچھی، جوان بیٹے کو آئی ہے موت کی ہچکی، عجیب یاس کیا عالم میں موت کہتی تھی، ضعیف باپ سے لاش سے پسر نہیں اٹھتی. اور محمد وآل محمد صلوات.
محمد وآل محمد صلوات. اکبر تمہیں معلوم ہے کیا مانگ رہے ہو؟ تم باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہے ہو. اس عالم غربت میں تمہیں جانے دوں کیسے؟ اس دشت مصیبت میں تمہیں جانے دوں کیسے؟ اس وقت قیامت میں تمہیں جانے دوں کیسے؟ اے لال جو تم اذن وغا مانگ رہے ہو، تم باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہے ہو. کیا گزرے گی اس باپ کے دل پر نہیں سوچا؟ تم نے یہ میری جان علی اکبر نہیں سوچا؟ مر جاؤں گا میں تجھ سے بچھڑ کر نہیں سوچا؟ تم مجھ سے ضعیفی کا سا مانگ رہے ہو، تم باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہے ہو. دل روتا ہے نظروں سے اگر دور ہو بیٹا، کس طرح جدائی تیری منظور ہو بیٹا. تم ہی میری آنکھیں ہو، میرا نور ہو بیٹا. مجھ سے میری آنکھوں کی ضیا مانگ رہے ہو، تم باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہے ہو. دنیا سے گیا جس گھری محبوب خدا کا، نانا کی زیارت کو تڑپتا تھا نواسا. اے لال تجھے اس لیے خالق سے تھا مانگا، مقبول ہوئی میری دعا مانگ رہے ہو، تم باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہے ہو. ایک روز تجھے آن کے مانگا تھا پھوپھی نے، 18 برس نازوں سے پالا تھا پھوپھی نے. بیٹوں سے بھی زیادہ تمہیں چاہا تھا پھوپھی نے. احسان جو زینب نے کیا مانگ رہے ہو، تم باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہے ہو. سر تیرا بھی جس وقت چڑھے گا سر نیزا، ہوگا سر میدان جدا سر بھی تمہارا، ہم شکل پیمبر کا گلا کاٹیں گے آدھا، گویا میرے نانا کا گلا مانگ رہے ہو، تم باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہے ہو۔ بابا مجھے معلوم ہے کیا مانگ رہا ہوں، ایک باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہا ہوں۔ بابا مجھے اماں نے بھی کچھ درس دیا ہے، آداب وفا سے مجھے آگاہ کیا ہے، پہلے میں مروں آپ سے وعدہ یہ لیا ہے، بس اس لیے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہا ہوں، ایک باپ سے مرنے کی رضا مانگ رہا ہوں۔ سورۃ البقرہ الفاتحہ۔
محمد وآل محمد صلوات. Just a couple of quick announcements. As we know that inshallah we'll be having julus, so we request that kids, if they have small flags or small alams to carry those, please do bring those. And also for elders and all others, it's projected to be a sunny, hot day, so make sure you either have a hat or something to protect yourself. And apart from that, I would kindly request those sitting on the side or just to squeeze in a little bit inside, so those coming behind, I can see there are people that are outside, they can also come and easily get a space to sit as well. Let us all recite 5 times I am Mujibu, especially remembering our own brother Bashir Karmali, sister Rana Bashir, and all others that are sick, and for the safety of all the Muslims and all those that are in need of du'as. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Amma yujibu mustarra iza da'ahu wa yakshifu as-su'. 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 Amma yujibu iza da'ahu wa yakshifu as-su'. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Let us all recite Surah Fatiha for Kul Arwahul Mu'minina wal Mu'minat, and for Shafa for all those are married. Surah Al-Mubarakatul Fatiha. حبيب خدا ختم الأنبياء محمد وآل محمد صلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. ما شاء الله لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله السميع العليم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي لا يبلغ مدحته القائلون ولا يحصي نعماءه العادون ولا يؤدي حقه المجتهدون ثم الصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على سيدنا ونبينا أبي القاسم محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين الذين أذهب الله عنهم الرجس وطهرهم تطهيرا واللعنة الدائمة على أعدائهم أجمعين من أول يوم ظلمهم إلى لقاء يوم الدين أما بعد قد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في محكم كتابه الحكيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بقية الله خير لكم إن كنتم مؤمنين صلوات please محمد عجل فرجهم. Countless thanks to Allah Jalla Shanu for allowing us to gather once again this year and commemorate and remember the household of Rasulullah, which as per the exact hadith of Imam, the best one can take from this world is the haqqi shafa'at of Muhammad. Tonight, I want to speak about the representative of Hazarat, the warith of Hazarat. At least one session. And I mean Imam Zaman Ajjal Allah Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif. Salli Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa Ajjal Farajahu. The topic I want to touch base on is the Ma'rifat of Imam, cognition of Imam. Normally, people that don't know much about Imam Zaman, you will be amazed. They don't know. I want to discuss the issue from two standpoints. Number one, Aqidah, theological viewpoint. And number two, practical stance. Practical view. As per the Aqidah, you heard me quoting the holy ayah of Quran, Yawma nad'u kulla unasin bi imamihim. The day we are going to call upon all people, kulla unas, all of mankind, with their imam. So I must know who my imam is. And you heard the hadith, Man lam ya'rif imama zamanihi faqad mata mitatan jahiliya. Who died without recognizing, without knowing, without learning about who my imam is and what does this imam want from me. Ma'rifat includes what does this imam, what are his teachings? What is he telling me to do and not to? A person who died without knowing this, Rasulullah said that person does not die on my religion. He died before I was resurrected, and it was the era of Jahiliyyah. He dies like that. This is what it means. He did not know me, he did not know Allah, he did not know Quran, he did not learn about anything. There are lots of, there's a catch here. I gotta move on. Deceptions, deviations, satanic temptations, they all come right at this point. Why do I need an imam? I'm okay myself. We are speaking about somebody who believes in Quran, who believes in Rasulullah, who has faith in Tawheed of Allah. We are not speaking to you. Many people with all open heart. Well, I normally say shikam bhara hua hai na. जब इंसान का पेट भरता है ना, पहली in the very first wahy Allah said, "Ar-ra'ahu istaghna," and he satiated, thinks I don't need anyone. I don't need you. As soon as he sees I'm free of need, I don't depend on anybody, they start rebelling and they show their real face. Are you paying attention? These meanings, they're in Quran Kareem and they make up our faith, our religion. Normally people, they just want to read from Quran what matches their standards, what matches their lifestyle, what pleases them. Any Maulana who comes gives them license, you are the best, keep on doing the way you are doing tomorrow. Oh, this guy is, this Maulana is cool. अभी हंसने के दिन नहीं है, point ये है, Islam is a whole package. We cannot pick and choose. You gotta take it as a whole package. Surah Baqarah warned Jews, they did pick and choose. Allah sent them the caveat, the warning. Don't do that. Accept or submit to all of my commands, not what matches your desire, what matches your lifestyle, what pleases you, what is feasible for you, what befits your family, what befits your job, what befits, and you add up. That is not Islam. That is Ara'aita man ittakhadha ilahahu hawahu. What person? Have you seen such a person who has taken his own nafs as his God? He thinks I am his God. He's not on my religion. He's not submissive to me. Rather, he has surrendered to his own nafs, serves his own nafs, and calls himself my servant. I'm paying attention. I always stress upon this. The worst enemy of ours is not Iblis, our own nafs. Especially when that nafs rebels, when that nafs grows so big, we don't see anybody but that nafs. We don't see Rasulullah. You tell them, hey, brother, this is a hadith Rasulullah said, and it's a true, accepted hadith. People have Maulanas have just made this thing up. Yeah. And the day of resurrection, वो एक हमारा शेर होता है, बच्चे थे we heard it. उस दिन निकल जाएगी तेरी आकड़ ते मखदूरी, जैनी आँखें सरवरे आलम तो नहीं उम्मत मेरी. That day your ego will disappear at you when Rasulullah is going to tell you, you don't belong to me. You don't belong to my ummah. Go away. This is so hard. Our religion is very flexible. In some points, its principles are incompromisable. We cannot change them. We must submit to those. We cannot simply twist them according to our own taste or our own style. This is what it means, man mata. وَلَمْ يَحْرِفْ إِمَامَ زَمَانِهِ فَقَدْ مَاتَ مِيتَةً جَاهِلِيَّةً. Second proof in our theology, our aqidah, hadith al-thaqalayn. Rasulullah said, إِنِّي تَارِكٌ فِيكُمُ الثَّقَلَيْنِ Kitab Allah wa itrati ahla bayti. Today, that itrat exists. Where is that itrat today? Quran, I see it in our hands. Where is itrat? That itrat, the representative is Imam Zaman. Na'ajjal Allah ta'ala farajah shaykh. Salam. The question is, how much do we discuss about Imam Zaman at home? Every day, every week, every month, even once a year? Do we have him in our contacts list? We normally have 100 plus contacts, right? Does Imam Zaman exist there in our contact list? And then most importantly, do I exist in the contact list of Imam Zaman? That is what I'm trying to communicate to you tonight. I can go and mention thousands of hadith, but I have put just one word to explain to you. Let me give you a beautiful story. Allama Hilli, we all know, great scholar of ours. He has a son. Some Sunni brother, Sunni scholar, has challenged Allama Hilli for a munadara. Now, it's etiquettes of ulama, Allama Hilli, his son is also an alim. He sends him to receive him and venerate him and bring him at home. Istiqbal, he goes, he leaves a couple of miles to show more, veneration to an alim. There's a hadith, many hadith. Let me give you two of them. One from Rasulullah, one from Imam Ali. People who show respect, your action will never go unnoticed. Rasulullah said, Man akrama aliman faqad akramani. Whoever venerates an alim, he venerated me. I will give him the reward. And Imam Ali said, Man akrama aliman faqad akrama rabbah. Whoever venerated an alim, he venerated his Lord. Because Imam Zaman is ghaib today. Our ulama kiram are the one who teach us his sciences, what our Imam wants from us, what he does not like us to do. All our ulama kiram, please have a salam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad ali. Son of Allama Hilli comes to this alim, salam alaikum, alaikum assalam. After reading, they are walking back. Look, this is their wala. His son to Allah has his knowledge. He says, can I ask you a question? He said, yeah, sure, go ahead. Remember the alim, Sunni alim is coming to do munadara with this one. He says, my question is, have your ulama, ulama Ahl Sunnah, have they reported the hadith of Rasulullah? Man mata wa lam ya'rif imam zamanihi faqad mata mitatan jahiliya. He said, yeah. Our ulama hadith, they have reported it. By the way, this hadith you can find it in Sahih Muslim and many other hadith. You find it in Muslim. He comes here and there, starts speaking about other era. He has taken the acknowledgement that this hadith they have reported. This true word of Rasulullah. He said that that our ulama have they reported that in last days the daughter of Rasulullah became angry with the Janabi Abu Bakr. You having faith in Allah, that Allah Jalla Shanu is my God, my Lord, my Creator, all this marifat you have is through us. You remove us, you remove Allah from your life. So simple. Please have a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And now as for the practical part, another beautiful hadith from Imam. When Imam is explaining an ayah, a person known as Muawiyah ibn Ammar, a very prominent companion of Imam, he questions Mawla. What does this ayah mean? وَلِلَّهِ أَسْمَاءُ الْحُسْنَى فَادْعُوهُ بِهَا. Allah has divine names, beautiful names. All Allah with these names. Imam said, we are the Asma Husna of Allah. Are you paying attention? We are the Nahnu. Says, Wallahi, by God, Imam swears by Ismi Allah, I swear by Allah. We are the Asma of Allah Jalla Sha'nu. La yaqbalu Allahu min al-ibadi hamalan illa bima'rifatina. Without our ma'rifat, Allah never accepts any amal from any servant of Him. Look, this is practical. Imam Sadiq al-Islam will tell me how I offer my Fajr. I must take from Imam how I offer my Hajj. Imam Sadiq must tell me how I do Amr bil Ma'ruf, how I do Tawalla and whom I do Tabarra from. It must come from the channel of a Ma'asum Imam. I cannot minus Imam and say, well, Rasulullah is my Imam. Because that is going against the law of Walayat, the rule rather of Walayat. Now, Walayat you heard. Let me give you a beautiful hadith from Imam Sajjad al-Hasan. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. I'm intentionally going quite slow because these meaning I want to make sure that you put in your mind exactly the way I'm telling you. Usul wise, aqidah wise, I just gave you the ayah of Quran, and then this Quran, baqiyatullahi khayrun lakum in kuntum mu'minin, is conditional. If you have faith, if you keep faith, if you're faithless, I'm not talking to you, Allah says. Remember in Quran, whenever it says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, Allah is not speaking to everyone. Allah is speaking only to the group who have faith. As you know, mashallah, with due respect, if I say only doctors, brother, doctors, please move this way. Now, somebody who's an engineer, and he comes here and says, Maulana, I'm an engineer. I don't need you, brother. Go over there. I need doctors only. This is what it means, in kuntum mu'minin. If you are a mu'min, the residue, the remainder of Allah, baqiyatullah, suffices you, enough for you. And our Imam says when he's going to come back and announce, he's going to say, Ana baqiyatullah fil ard. I am the baqiyatullah on this earth. Are you paying attention? We have so many ahadith. Put few books in your head. We cannot refer to every book. Not every book we trust. Our source books which are written by our Sadr Alam ulama, and they are trustworthy ulama. Kamaluddin wa my Sheikh Saduq, one of our very authentic and trustworthy fiqh, Sheikh Mufid alayhi rahm, another, maybe best among our ulama. Remember, he used to work while, he met Imam Zaman alayhi salam. This is Mufid, the name was given to him by Imam Zaman Ibn Khulaway, his teacher, Yunus ibn Abdul Rahman, and likeness, Sheikh Tusi a bit later, and Allama Hilli. I mean, our ulama, they have written books. Kashful Ghumma fi Ma'rifatil A'imma. This is another trustworthy book. Ikmaluddin wa Itmamun Ni'ma or Kamaluddin wa Itmamun Ni'ma. You will find lots of hadith there and handwritten letters of Imam there. Please read about our Imam. The more we know him, the more we know what my Mawla wants from me and what he dislikes me to do, the better we get, the better we become, the perfect we become. Now, Imam Sajjad alayhi salam has a beautiful hadith. I'm going to give you two of them. And this basically gives the body and structure to my message today. That I'm going to give you exactly the word of Imam Zaman himself as what to do, which I normally say the expectations of Imam from us. Us as followers, how should we be doing? How Imam wants to see us to be. That is the marifat. Fourth Holy Imam said to a companion known Abu Khalid Kabuli, a very trusted, reading for dhuhur, not hudur. You know what is the difference? Dhuhur means that Imam will come with his own will do things according to his own wish and conditions. But people, they think, why is not Imam Hadir present? I want Imam to be here. This is hudur. I want his presence. I don't want his dhuhur. Well, when we say zahir in Arabic, dhuhur means when something manifests. It shows itself. It transpires for ourselves. We can see it, we can feel it. That is dhuhur. But hudur is when I want, some people, they think Imam Zaman will come when I desire and he will leave when I want. So basically, it's not that he is your Imam. You are his Imam. Don't be deceived by shaitan. Nazdeek bhi nahi ho kahin. Sometimes people, they think that Imam is na'udhu billah, astaghfirullah, just to make you an I've heard people say. They think Imam na'udhu billah is a poor person. He needs my help. He depends on me. If it were not me, astaghfirullah, Imamat will be taken away. Ya Allah. This is kufr. He does not need you. He needs no one but Allah Jalla Shah. And because this jafa, because this undutifulness towards Imam is not coming. It's his own word, tawqi'at, it's known. Imam, people, they used to write him letter in Ghaibat al-Sughra. He used to reply to them. That is why I gave you those names of the books. Please read what our master went through, what dialogues occurred, and what Imam said. What was his reply to those doubts, questions, tafsir questions, history questions, all different type of questions. If Allah allows in the Majlis of Ziyarat, maybe if I'm going to connect, I'm going to be able to connect, I'll connect some meetings. The last Majlis. But today, the focus is on Imam. Did you pay attention? Imam said, Imam, fourth Imam, there are two attributes, and these two attributes, they manifested in another product. Yeah, if I can say that. Imam explains. Imam says, due to this, Allah made them أفضل من أهل كل زمان لأن الله تبارك وتعالى. Allah has given them the title to be the best of all the times. Many people, they don't know all the times. Our Sunni brothers, they insist, well, companions of Rasulullah, Radwanullahi alayhi, may Allah be pleased with them, they're the best. Abu Ubaidah bin al-Jarrah, he's a very venerated companion in our brothers. He is sitting and they're eating lunch with Rasulullah. Hadith is everywhere in the books of brothers because it's a quite challenging hadith. I gave you references. Imam Hakim al-Mustadrak. And he said, hadith befits according to the condition of Bukhari and Muslim, but they have not reported. You know why they are not reported? Because this hadith says, it's not only companions, anybody who acts righteously, they have taqwa. Look how Apostle of God said. Allah said, Inna akramakum indallahi attaqakum akramakum. You are, from the first day to the last day. Allah is not speaking only to the venerated companions of Rasul. He is also speaking to me and you. Is it adl that I am not among Rasulullah? I was not gifted to be his companion. Are you paying attention? Now, what is the reply of Rasulullah? Abu Ubaidah bin al-Jarrah questioned, Ya Rasulullah, we accepted Islam with you, we struck swords with you. Is there anybody better than us, afdal than us? Rasulullah said, yes. You are not the afdal. There are going to be people after you. Near end time, they are the highest in rank among all the people. Ya Rasulullah, why? He said, because Amanu bi walam yarawni. They believed me without seeing me, without meeting me. Are you paying attention? This is adl. Whoever falls in the criterion of taqwa, yaqeen, iman, hayat, chastity, afaf, Rasulullah says he is the best. Regardless of, he is my Hazarat Yamani. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil faraj. Awais al-Qarani from Yemen. He never saw Rasulullah. Rasulullah said he is my companion. Look at the ishq, the devotion he had. He heard about the shahadat of tooth of our Holy Prophet. Takes a stone, breaks his tooth. Thinks maybe he lost the other side tooth. He breaks the other side tooth. Thinks, oh, maybe he lost the lower one. Breaks, ends up breaking all of his teeth. I don't want you to do exactly the same, but point his devotion, his love, his dedication. He was gharq in the ishq of the Holy Prophet. Rasulullah said, he is my companion. He is my sahib. Have a salawat on him and Allah. Dear brothers, Imam says something which, if done, it ascends us above all other than Masumin, or takes us at least to the topmost rank holders. Imam says, Allah Jalla Shanu has a'atahum min al-uqul. Allah has given them intellect. Such an intellect, Imam will explain himself. Wal afham, and comprehension. They can easily differentiate between haqq and batil. They are never tricked and deceived by any doubters. No one can, deviate them or stray them from Sirat al-Mustaqim. They have educated them in such a way they know Quran. They offer salah in such a way they're always connected with Allah Jalla Shanu. They never feel any detachment from Allah. They find Allah to be harbour and nadir, present and watching and hearing. This is how Imam says. And look, Imam goes even a step further. صارت به الغيبة عندهم بمنزلة المشاهدة. With that marifat they reached to, it turned the absence of Imam, like presence, occultation of Imam, to them is like they are living with their Imam. They never take as their Imam is ghaib. No, that is my Imam. They believed in his hadith, which says day and night, morning and dusk, I sign your nama amal. Whatever you do, I see it. If I see you doing great, I do shukr of Allah. Allah, thank you. You have gifted me with such nice followers and ma'amumeen. And if you have some mistakes, you are committing sins, I do istighfar for you. This is Imam Ra'uf. Normally people think, well, he'll come with a sword and a harsh, scary guy, except Allah will kill the unbeliever. Have a salawat. Yeah. Imam says that Allah will reward them like they were mujahideen besides the apostle of Allah. What they do? Yabna Rasulullah, what else they do? Imam doesn't stop here. Look how much gradually Imam is raising their ranks and telling us and giving us basically a standard, a criterion that, oh, you, the upcoming generations, look into these instructions and strive to produce these attributes in yourself, and you have joined the camp. You are in. 100% you are in. It's against the justice of Allah that He gives a certain age and does not give the people of other era. How can that apply then to inna akramakum indallahi atqakum? Are you paying attention? This is the beauty of our religion. And this is an Imam Masoom who gives us all these broken circles and makes a complete chain for us. Ya Ali. Imam says this, and أُولَٰئِكَ الْمُخْلَصُونَ حَقًّا وَشِيَعَةُ صِدْقًا. These are our really, truly pure, mukhlas, khalif, sincere Shia. These are the ones. You want to know, am I Shia Ahl Bayt or not? Look into your heart. Do I possess these characteristics or not? If the answer is yes, 110% you are in. If you don't have, may Allah reconcile us to produce these attributes within ourselves and be the way Ahl Bayt are demanding from us to be as their lovers and followers and devotees. Imam goes in two attributes which are exactly we need them today. وَالدُّعَاةُ إِلَى دِينِ اللَّهِ عَزَّ وَجَلَّ. They are callers. They invite towards what? To deen of Allah Jalla Shanu. Why am I saying deen of Allah Jalla Shanu in that direction? People nowadays, they have been inflicted. Oh, this is my culture. Azadari, we do this way. I grew up this way. Ethnic background. They call people towards their ethnicity. They call people towards their values. Imam says they never call them towards any of these, bias carrying attributes or sides of our life, which every human being carries. Imam said they call them towards the deen of Allah, religion of Allah, without any bias, without any discrimination. They are looking towards Allah. Allah is their purpose, is their goal. The pleasure of God is what they want. They don't want a title. They don't want any admiration or praise. They don't want to look good among people. They don't want to earn a title. No. They just want the pleasure of Allah Jalla Shan. And the last attribute Imam mentions, sirran wa jahran. They do this in public and private. Sirran, when it's required, akhlaq Islami. Many times we cannot do Amar bil Maruf right in front of people because you have like disgraced the person then. So do sirran in secret, in separately. Brother, if you don't mind, I think this should be done that way or the other way or that is sirran. Jahran, openly. There are some situations you are permitted to do Amar bil Maruf when somebody is openly challenging you. They're openly maslan astaghfirullah. They're insulting them. Then stop them, brother. Please, come on. He's a believer. Don't do that. This is very wrong. Allah never allows a woman to, disgrace someone. Or somebody's doing riba. As the hadith say, you have protected the honor of Allah Jalla Sha'anu. It's lots of thawab if you protect the honor of that believer. Say, brother, why? Please don't spoil my honor and your honor. He's a good guy, or the sister is a good sister. Maybe she didn't mean this, or she intended something else. You have taken the wrong stance of it. Please, somehow intervene. Don't let them just say and you just say, did it happen? Is that true? By saying this, I'm saying, give me more, give me more. Keep on doing riba. Never do that. Never be part of it. The worst and maybe worst sin is riba. It works two ways, like a double-edged sword. Number one, it spoils the backbiter's amal. Number two, it brings sins of the one being backbitten to your namai. Oh, and the day of resurrection, people will see, I hear this watch. Their namai amal will be given to them. It's blank. Angels, it's a mistake. It's not my namai amal. It's not my book of deeds. No, it's yours. MP, I performed so many hajj. I went for ziyarat of Imam Hussain 10 times. Where is that? It's not there. Well, you did, we know. But it isn't that person's namai amal. You were backbiting always. We gave the thawab of your ziyarat to him. And then I committed these sins because he did. And we gave those sins to you. That is backbiting. Riba. Forced. Allah says, does anyone among you like to eat the flesh of his dead brother? Harshest analogy used in Quran. Dead meat. Who wants to eat dead meat? And then meat of your brother. This is what ghibat is described in Quran. So please never do ghibat. If you hate the person, don't say anything. Don't talk to them. Turn away. At least you have saved your amal. But yes, at some points, let's say when it's a consultation, mashwarat, or somebody has oppressed you, yes, you have the right to explain it and express it. Please have a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farajahum. Now, what will I get, Mawla, if I do this? What you just explained, what will I get? Imam Sajjad finishes and it's a beauty. Man thabata ala walayatin fi ghaibati qa'imin. Whoever stood steadfast, who stays steadfast, determined, stable on our walayat during the occultation of our last wali, he will be gifted with the reward of Mujahid, who was Shaheed in Badr, equal to how many? 1,000 shaheeds sawab. 1,000 times martyrdom like the shahadat in Badr and Ghazwa Uhud. Please have a salawat. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. And I normally give an analogy. Sometimes people, they are like, they are of humility, but no one, never undervalue your walayat Ahl Bayt. Hazrat Musa went for miqat of Allah for only 40 nights. Originally it was 30, Allah increased it to 40, right? وَبَعَدْنَا Musa 40 laylatan. Quran Kareem says in different parts. And people behind Musa, They took the calf as their God in just 40 nights. What am I trying to say? It's 40 nights that their Nabi and Imam was ghaib. They deviated from all the way of Allah. They went to a calf. And you, mashallah, it's about 1300 years now that our Imam is ghaib. What we always say, Assalamu alayka ya sahib al-asri wal-zaman, ajjal Allahumma faraj. You do always these du'as and never undervalue this gift. Kaun hai tum jaisa? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Expectations of Imam. What does our Mawla want from us? You might have heard this dua. It's a beautiful dua of Imam Zaman. Imam says there that when you question Allah Jalla Shanu, this is what I want you to question. Allahumma arzuqna tawfiqa ta'ati wa bu'd al-ma'asiyah. You have heard the dua, right? Oh Allah, give us tawfiq, reconcile us to be obedient and detach, get distance from disobedience and sinning. You know, what does this mean? Itaat and bu'd al-ma'asiyah, moving away from committing sins and disobedience of Allah Jalla Shah. I had a beautiful story to mention here, but let me just move a couple of lines and then I'll see. Akrimna bil huda wal istiqamah. Honor us with guidance and steadfastness on the religion of yours. Are you paying attention? Ya Ali. وَطَهِّرْ بُطُونَنَا مِنَ الْحَرَامِ وَالشُّبْهَاتِ. And purify our stomachs from haram and something which is doubtful. And alim, pay attention. For long, he was doing many wurud, many wada'if. You know, when they have chilla, who can translate chilla for me in English? I didn't think of it. Chilla. Meditation is there. When you sit, meditation is different. When you sit, you perform a certain action on a certain place in a certain manner. That basically, yes, meditation is well inner, inside. You utter some words, some wadifas. You have some reading too. You have a text. Anyway, this poor soul is like killing himself. They want to meet Imam. After a long time, he gets a vision. Go to so and so city, and you will meet Imam there. Reaches there for 37 Namaz-e-Jumas, Shabbat Jumas and Amal. Now he sees a vision that on so and so place you will find him. Goes, reaches, it's an ordinary bazaar, and Imam Zaman alayhi salam is sitting beside an ordinary looking blacksmith in his shop. And Imam is busy talking with a bit elderly person, blacksmith. In his smithy, Imam is sitting with him and talking like very enthusiastically in a friendly manner as they know one another from Allah. This alim gets close and, very mu'addabana sits there. When Imam finishes, he just notices the lady, elderly lady, crippling with her cane, walks with a lock in her hand. Please pay attention. Sometimes stories, they bridge out meaning so well, they kind of personify for us. She says, I need 3 shahi, the currency, maybe it was the reign of Abbas Safavi. She says, I need $3. Take this lock and give me $3 if you want to buy it. He said, this lock's value is $8. I'll give you 7. I also want to make $1. She said, I will sell it for 3. And she uses the word, Qurbatan ilah. For the rida of Allah, please buy it from me. I'm in need. I desperately need $3. I'm changing the currency to make it like easy to understand. I need $3. Give me 3, take my lock. He said, this lock's value is $8. I'll give you 7, so I'll make 1. I was even begging people, no one was even ready to give me 2, and you're giving me 7? You want to take her or not? She said, oh, yeah, I know, give me 7. She gives him the lock, takes money and leaves. Now Imam turns toward the alim. Says, listen, You don't need those incantations, those amal, those chillas, that ilm Jafar, even he went for black magic and other magics. You don't need those. Just learn the ilm of Quran and Hadith, our ulum. I will come meet you. Like I meet this person. He said, I come visit this man every week. You know why? Because he said he has Islam. He could have done haram by buying the mark whose value the seller. Honestly, let me come. Honestly, today, if I'm the shopkeeper, La ilaha illallah, if somebody gives me their phone, I know this iPhone 10 has a value of roughly, I guess, 250 to 300. If I love it, at least 200 bucks. Somebody says, buddy, I'm in desperate need of 50 bucks. Can you give me 50 bucks? Take the phone. Say, oh yeah, sure, why not? Give it. I will do that. Honestly, I will never say, it's about 200. I'll give you 170, so I make 30 bucks. This is what Imam is telling us. Have deen, practical deen. I'll come look for you. This is our deen. This is marifat of him. Are we near there even? Next sentence Imam says, وَغْضُضْ أَبْصَارَنَا عَنِ الْفُجُورِ وَالْخِيَانَةِ Wallah, help us control, cover our gaze, our eyes from fujur, adultery, infidelity, and khiyana. We all know. Even Allah knows the khiyanat of eyes. I'm looking, now pretend I'm not looking. Well, I am looking. Allah knows that. Allah says, I see that. I see everything. I gotta move. I mean, wherever you go, we are musab with this. We have been testing with this. Now, ala mashayikhina bil waqari was sakina. Give our elders the gravitas, gravity, dignity. Allow them to stay within the protocols. They should think, well, I'm, about 70 now. I should behave. I should be a role model for the youth. This is what Imam is saying. That Allah gave our mashayikh, our elders, tawfiq and sakina, comfort, to act with gravity, to show dignity, azamat, grandeur. وعلى الشباب بالإنابة والتوبة. Empower our youth to come towards you and do tawbah. Why is tawbah? Well, youth normally they make mistakes. They're young, they're energetic, they're vibrant. They can make mistakes because they still don't understand the repercussions of their actions. They don't realize what is going to be the consequence of what I'm doing or what I'm about to do. So Allah help them do tawbah. Look at the rafat, compassion of him. But basically, Imam is demanding this from us. Oh, youth, do you have this in your mind that I got to do tawbah? I'm making a mistake. I today must do tawbah. I should not postpone it till tomorrow. Maybe I die tomorrow. I love you, all of you, long life. But this is how a moment thinks. I should not delay my tawbah. Do tawbah is we never. I never know tomorrow I live or not. So if I made a mistake today, do tawbah today. This is what Imam is telling. Ya Ali. فَعَلَى النِّسَاءِ بِالْحَيَاءِ وَالْعِفَّةِ. Allah gave our women chastity, shyness, never be jadid, bold to do whatever they like. No, women must. Sayyid Muhammad Baqir Mujtahid was a great alim. He also somehow produced the desire to meet Imam Hassan. Goes to Masjid al-Sahla. On Wednesday nights, we have certain amal that in the Rawayat says, if you do that amal, Imam will come meet you. He goes, does amal. Has a vision that Imam is at that place, go meet him. Imam is in a house. Basically, some lady died. Imam says, why don't you be like this lady? Mawla, what did she do? She never let her hijab go for 7 years. When there was a ban on hijab, there was kashf hijab. People were not allowed to wear hijab. This lady never used to come out of her house simply to keep her modest. This is how our Imam wants, and this is not strange. Many will tell you honestly, even myself sometimes. Many will think that's too hard. That's maybe for old ages, but that goes to Janab Sayyid. You know the story of that beggar, not beggar, sorry, the companion of Rasulullah. He cannot see. He comes with Rasulullah at the door of Janab Sayyida. Rasulullah basically knocks at the door. Ya Fatima, it's me. I want to come in. And there's a person with me. I had the name in my mind in the hadith, but I forgot. I didn't mean to report this, but just to relate it to the meaning. Janab Sayyida goes to the inside of the house. The man comes, whatever Rasulullah had to do, they were talking, man leaves. Ya Rasulullah. He said, Fatima, why did he go inside? He was a blind person. He said, Ya Rasulullah, he was a blind, but I could see him. Allahu Ali. This is the ifaf of Niswan. This is the level of modesty Islam wants from us. Please never say, well, she was Bibi Fatima. Now she says what belongs to maybe to her. She says that I left the place because we women also carry a scent. Maybe he cannot see me, but he can smell my aroma. And my Fatima's honor does not permit me that this not Muharram. This is what our Imam wants from us. But are we even near to these attributes? This is marifat of our Imam. What is in his checklist and what is in our checklist? Please put them both beside one, side by side, and compare. What do I demand from my Imam and what my Imam expects from me, and how I as his follower and lover and ma'amun should be. If done, please go home today, just take a minute and think about this, that I'm not an alim, this person, what he said, how much do I have in my life from this list? And how much am I missing? Whatever are you missing, please try to fill it in your life. Make it part of your daily routine. That is how we will earn all those rewards, and more than everything, Ridwanullah. The pleasure of Allah is above and beyond anything else. Today, I want to mention Imam Hussein's sacrifice, which he presented to Allah Jalla Shano for his pleasure in such a way. And I mean the Qurbani of Akbar. I normally give an intro. You know how we recite Ziyarat Waritha? Assalamu alayka ya Waritha Adam Safadil. Assalamu alayka ya Waritha Nuh Nabiyillah. Assalamu alayka ya Waritha Ibrahim Khalilillah. When it comes to our Prophet, Assalamu alayka ya Muhammadin Habibillah. Right? You know, ziyarah has a huge emphasis in our religion. Do you love to go for the ziyarah of Imam Hussein? Sure you do. Every Shia loves to go visit Mawla Hussein alayhi salam. He is Mazur, we are his Zahir. But Ali Akbar is a personality. Imam Hussein said on the day of Ashura, Kunna idha ishtaqna li ziyarati nabiyyik, nadarna ila wajhih. Whenever I, Hussein, wanted to do the ziyarah of my Nana Mustafa, I will ask Ali Akbar to sit in front of me and I will look at his face, because Ali Akbar was a true copy of Rasulullah, exact likeness of Rasulullah. When people in Medina, they will come visit Rasulullah and learn that Rasulullah has long gone. They will say, is there somehow to tell us how our Rasul looked? They said, yes. The person known as Hussein, go to his house, he has a son, his name is Ali Akbar. He's a true copy of your apostle. If you do ziyarah of Ali Akbar of Hussein, it's like you have seen the apostle of Allah Jalla Shah, Ali Akbar. Such was Ali Akbar. Azizo, I'm leaving many of the parts of Maqtala, maybe mention some in Urdu, but Ali Akbar comes, walks directly to his Baba. Ya Abata, Halli min rukhsa. Baba, do I have your permission? Imam Hussein says, Ali Akbar. Imam, for the only Shaheed Imam gave permission right away is Ali Akbar. But condition, Ali Akbar, Zainab raised you. It befits. Please go and ask the permission from your puppy Zainab. Ali Akbar comes into the khema. As you know, Maktal has a strange setup for Ali Akbar's khema. When he comes, the bibis, all the ladies, they surround him. They said, Irham ala qurbatina, la taqata lana ala firaqik. Ali Akbar, have some pity. Have some mercy on our loneliness in this qurbat and pardes. We cannot let you go. Ali Akbar has to go. Somehow he got the permission of Imam Hussain for Bibi Zainab. Bibi Zainab leaves. Okay, Ali Akbar, go. You're free to go. I have the permission. Ali Akbar wants to leave from this side. Sometimes Bibi Layla, his mother grabs him. Ali Akbar, let me just hug you for once. When he wants to leave, Bibi Kulsum grabs him. Ali Akbar, let me see you for one again time. When he got permission from everybody. He's about to exit the tent and somehow he realizes somebody grabs his abba. From a bit beneath, he looks down. His little sister Sakina has grabbed the Abba. Brother, Bhaiya Ali Akbar, are you also leaving us now? Who will take care of us? Ali Akbar, can you take me back to Medina, the city of Nana Rasulallah? I don't like this place. I'm scared being here in Karbala. I don't like the land. Aziz somehow Ali Akbar comes out. When he comes out and Imam Hussein is standing there, Imam hugs him, Imam kisses him, and Imam says to him, go Ali Akbar, Khuda Hafiz. When Ali Akbar is about leaving, Imam said, Ali Akbar, give me a favor. As long as you don't reach to the Maidan, please keep on turning and looking back so I can take another look at your face. Azizo, a point comes when Ali Akbar is few meters away. Imam raises his hands and does the famous dua. Allahumma shahad ala ha'ula il-qawm faqad baraza ilayhim. Oh Allah, bear witness on this qawm. Now I'm not standing an ordinary person to battle with them. I'm standing a person that who is exact khalqan wa khuluqan, exact true copy of my Nana Rasulullah. And whenever I needed the ziyarat of my Nana, I will look at Ali Akbar. Aziz Maktal says that Ali Akbar, when he's about to reach the enemy, Ali Akbar realizes somebody behind him is chasing him. He turns around, sees his Daif Baba is coming. Says, Mawla, Baba, gets up, dismounts from the horse, kisses Imam Hussein, hugs him, says, Baba, did you not give me the permission? But pay attention, last word. Imam Hussein says, Ali Akbar, you don't have a son like Ali Akbar. Akbar, काश तुम्हारा अकबर जैसा बेटा होता तो तब तुम्हें अंदाजा होता कि तुम जैसे जवान को भेजना वो भी मौत के मुंह में कितना मुश्किल काम है। अजीजों, अकबर की तैयारी आपको सुनाई ना, बस एक दो जुमले मुझे इजाजत दो। अली अकबर का खेमे से निकलना वाहिद शहीद है। उलमा ने लिखा है कई मरतबा एक रिवायत में 7 मरतबा खेमे का पर्दा उठता था फिर गिर जाता था, उठता था फिर गिर जाता था। अजीजों, जब अली अकबर वहां से विदा होके आए ना, एक खेमे में अली अकबर खुद चल के तशरीफ लाए। कौन सा खेमा? वो बीमार भाई इमाम ज़ैनुल इबाद का खेमा था। दर्दनाक हिस्सा है, मतलब का वास्ते की जुमला दूंगा और गुजरूंगा। अली अकबर आए, देखा भाई सज्जाद खशी के आलम में लेटे हैं। मौला सज्जाद रावी हैं, कहते हैं कि मुझे महसूस हुआ कि कोई बंदा मेरे खेमे में आया है, लेकिन मुझ पर इतना खशी और दर्द का आलम था कि मैं पहचान नहीं सका। लेकिन उसके जुमले ने मुझे बताया ये कौन है। उस शख्स ने आकर अपना रुखसार मेरे पाँव पे रखा और आहिस्ता सी आवाज में कहा, भैया सज्जाद, भैया सज्जाद, आज अगर आप मेरे साथ मैदान में चलते ना तो मैं मेमने को संभाल लेता। भाई आज अकेला जा रहा हूँ, अगर मैं और आप दोनों मिलके हमला करते तो दुश्मन के लिए हम ही भाई काफी थे। हमारे बाबा को रहमत की जरूरत पेश ना आती। दर्द है सीने में, भाई भाइयों का जोर, भाषण जोर कमर। अली अकबर निकले खेमे से, आए मैदान में। खुदा की कसम सैयद इब्ने ताउस का बेहतरीन मकतल है। वो कहते हैं अली अकबर के हमले में मौला अली मुर्तजा का तेवर और शुजाअत थी। अकबर ने एक बार में 200 नारियों को किनारे पर सफर किया। अकबर हमला करते थे, सबों को चीर कर वापस आते थे। अली जो शहजादे ने किताल किया और शुहदा में वो शहीद है कि जो किताल करके एक मर्तबा वापस आया, लेकिन आकर बाबा को देखते ही कहा क्या, हुसैन का जिगर चीर गई अकबर की बात। बाबा हदीद अचादरी, बाबा लोहे के बदन ने मेरा बदन तोड़ के रख दिया। अगर एक घूंट पानी बाबा मिल जाए ना, मैं शामिल हूँ। अगर मुझे घूंट पानी मिल जाता है, इमाम हुसैन रोने लगे। पता क्यों रोने लगे? यहाँ इमाम उसे कतालू मुझे रुला रुला के मारा। क्यों रुला रुला के मारा? अना कतीलुल आबर, हमने फरमाया मेरा अकबर आकर साकिए कौसर के मालिक से मांग कर रहा है घूंट पानी के पास देने के लिए घूंट पानी। ये गुर्बत हुसैन है। हुसैन ने कहा बेटा जाओ, नाना तुम्हें सैराब करेंगे। मैंने छोटा मकतल दोबारा। जब शहजादा आया, खबीस तरीन इंसान मुनक़िद इब्ने मुर्रा, यह खबीस छुप के वार करने में माहिर था। इसने करबला में कई लोगों को इस तरह शहीद किया। ये बैठा अली अकबर के इंतजार में। शहजादा जब इसके पास से गुजरा, इस खबीस ने पीछे से शहजादे की पुश्त पर नेज़े का वार किया और आपका सुना हुआ दर्दनाक मकतल हुसैन का, उसने नेज़े का फल शहजादे के सीने में तोड़ा। अजीजों शहजादे पर एक मलून ने तीर मारा। शहजादे फुल खून में आकर तीर रखा। अब अकबर अपना तवाज़ुन नहीं रख सकता, लेकिन जवान है। अकबर ने घोड़े की गर्दन में बाजू डाले कि मैं नीचे नहीं गिरूं। हैवान किसी तरह से पलटा, बजाय खैमों की तरफ जाने के घोड़ा अली अकबर को दुश्मन के लश्कर की तरफ ले गया। अब मकतल लिखता है फ़क़तअूहु बिअस्याफ़िहिम, उन्होंने अकबर को अपनी तलवारों से इरबन इरबा, अली अकबर के बदन के टुकड़े टुकड़े कर दिए। इतनी तलवारें मारी। अजीजों अली अकबर ने कहा सलाम मिन्नी सलाम। अब बीबी सकीना की हदीस है, सुन लो थोड़ा। अकबर का मकतल है। अकबर अली हुसैन के लिए सबसे सख्त जनाजा था। अली अकबर ने जब आवाज दी, सकीना कहती है मेरा बाबा कभी दाएं देखता, कभी मेरा बाबा बाएं देखता, गोया मेरे बाबा को कुछ नजर नहीं आ रहा था। मेरे बाबा ने पुकार के कहा अली अकबर, अकबर मुझे आवाज दो ताकि मैं तुम्हारी आवाज से सख्त का तारीफ कर सकूं। अली अकबर मुझे आवाज दो। अजीजों अली अकबर के लाशे पर पता नहीं कैसे हुसैन आए। जब अली अकबर की लाशे पर आए ना, हुसैन ने अली अकबर के बदन को समेटना चाहा। कभी जवान है अली अकबर, अभी तक जिंदा। अली अकबर है शुजाअत का मालिक। अली अकबर को पकड़ा। अली अकबर ने लड़ाई लेते लेते सीना छुपाया। अली अकबर क्या ने नेज़े की अभी सीना में हुसैन ने अकबर का सर सीधा किया। जब हाथ اکبر کا پھل نکالا بہت مشکل ہے، یا علی مدد کہہ کر نکالا. عزیز و سید کہتے ہیں ابن طاؤس پھل نکلتے ہی علی اکبر کی جان نکل. علی اکبر انا للہ ہوا. علی اکبر کی وہ حالت تھی، اتنے زخم تلوار کے. اب کا سنا ہوا قد وضع الخط مظلوم باپ نے اپنا رخسار علی اکبر پہ رخسار پہ رکھا کر الگ دنیا بعد خلافہ. اکبر تیرے جانے کے بعد یہ دنیا رہنے کے قابل نہیں رہی، حسین کے قابل نہیں رہی یہ دنیا. بس آخری مقتل کا جملہ ہے، آخری جملہ. حسین اب سوچتے ہیں کہ اس کٹے پھٹے لاشے کو کیسے لے کر جائیں. کہ حسین نے محسوس کیا کوئی آیا فَأَكَبَّتْ عَلَيْهِ. آ کر بی بی زینب نے اپنے آپ کو اکبر پہ گرایا. دردناک بین، اے میرے میوائے دل، اے میری ہستی اکبر، اے میرے جگر پارے اکبر، تجھے شہید کر دیا. کہتے ہیں زینب کا آنا بھلا کیوں تھا؟ حسین کی کمر عباس توڑ گیا، لاشا ہے برابر کا، میرے زخمی بھائی سے نہ اٹھے گا، میں اکبر دی پالنے والی ہوں، گودی میں اٹھا کر لے جا. الا لعنت اللہ علی القوم الظالمین وسیعلم الذین ظلموا ای منقلب ینقلبون. پروردگارہ بحق شہزادہ علی اکبر ان تمام حاضرین اور کل مومنین و مومنات کے جوانوں کو جوانی علی اکبر کے صدقے میں اپنی حفظ و امان میں محفوظ رکھ. پروردگارہ ہم سب کو امام زمانہ کی توقعات پہ ٹو بی اکارڈنگ ٹو ہز ایکسپیکٹیشنز بننے کی توفیق عطا فرما. ماتم حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین.
ہے جان اب لبوں پہ، ہے جان اب لبوں پہ، برچھی نہ کھینچنا بولے پدر سے اکبر، برچھی نہ کھینچنا. ہے بابا نصر کو پھیر لو، دم ٹوٹنے لگا. برچھی کے پھل سے خون ہے، دل کا رکا ہوا. اے ابلے گاہوں زمین پر، اے ابلے گاہوں زمین پر، برچھی نہ کھینچنا بولے پدر سے اکبر، برچھی نہ کھینچنا. ہے مولا نے علی کہا، دل کو سنبھال کر برچھی کے پل سے خون ہے، ہے سانسیں اکھڑ رہی ہیں تو مدھم ہے نفس بھی، کرتے وہ آہ ہم کو ہے تاقید صبر کی، ہے کہتے ہو تھام کے جگر، کہتے ہیں تھام کے جگر، برچھی نہ کھینچنا بولے پدر سے اکبر، برچھی نہ کھینچنا، یا حسین یا حسین یا حسین. سب مومنین سے گزارش ہے پلیز آگے آگے جائیے، اسپیشلی دا یوتھ، پلیز کم فارورڈ. یا حسین یا حسین حسین.
میرا شہر والا اکبر،
میرا شہر والا اکبر، میرا شہر والا اکبر،
اکبر
میرا شہر والا اکبر، اکبر
میرا شہر
میرا شہر والا اکبر.
زخم دل کے دکھاؤں میں کیسے، زخم دل کے دکھاؤں میں کیسے،
لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر،
میرا
شہر والا اکبر، اکبر میرا شہر والا اکبر.
زخم دل کے دکھاؤں میں کیسے، زخم دل کے دکھاؤں میں کیسے، ہے تیرا
لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر، اے میرا شہر والا اکبر، اکبر
میرا شہر والا لاش پہنچے دل کو ہاتھوں سے تھام کر بولے، دل فرقات نے علی اکبر، آگ دل نے
میرے لگا دی ہے، آگ دل کی بجھاؤں میں کیسے، آگ دل کی بجھاؤں میں کیسے، ہے تیرا لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر، ہے میرا شہر والا
اکبر،
اکبر.
میرا شہر والا تو ایک جوان ہے بیٹا، باپ تیرا ضعیف ہے کتنا، نور آنکھوں کا ہو گیا رخصت، مجھ کو آتا نہیں نظر خیمہ،
لے کے خیموں میں جاؤں میں کیسے، لے کے خیموں میں جاؤں میں کیسے، ہے تیرا لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر، ہے میرا شہر والا اکبر، اکبر
شہر والا جس نے 18 سال پالا تھا، کیسے دیکھے گی وہ تیرا لاشا، تیری شادی کا تھا جسے ارماں، کیسے جھیلے گی وہ تیرا صدمہ، تیری ماں کو بتاؤں میں کیسے، تیری ماں کو بتاؤں میں کیسے، ہے تیرا لاشا اٹھاؤں میں کیسے اکبر۔
ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت، سب مل کے جواب جواب۔ ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، اللہ اکبر، اللہ اکبر، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، یہ آخری اذان ہے، سجدہ بھی آخری، یہ آخری اذان ہے، سجدہ بھی آخری، عرش باری پہ سنتے ہیں حیدر اذان دے، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ٹھنڈک ملے رسول کے روزے پہ میرے لال، ٹھنڈک ملے رسول کے روزے پہ میرے لال، ایک آگ سی ہے سینے کے اندر اذان دے، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت اذاں، ہے وقت، علی علی اکبر، علی علی، علی علی اکبر، علی علی، شبیہ پیمبر، علی علی، علی علی اکبر، علی علی، علی علی اکبر، علی سب مل کے، علی علی اکبر، علی علی، شبیہ پیمبر، علی علی، شبیہ پیمبر، علی علی، اے جانا نظر اٹھا کے تو ماں کو دیکھو اے بیٹا، اے جانا کیوں سر جھکائے کھڑے ہوئے ہو اے بیٹا، اے جانا تم ہی تو مادر کا آسرا ہو اے بیٹا، اے جان مادر، علی علی، اے جان مادر، علی علی، شبیہ پیمبر، علی علی، شبیہ پیمبر، علی علی، اے جانا علی علی اکبر، علی علی، ماتم
السلام عليك يا رسول الله محمد المصطفى خاتم النبيين. السلام عليك يا ولي الله علي المرتضى امير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا خديجة الكبرى ام المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا صديقة الطاهرة فاطمة الزهراء سيدة النساء العالمين. السلام عليك يا حسن المصطفى. السلام عليك يا حسين شهيد كربلاء. السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا غريب الغرباء ومعينة أبائب الكفراء وعن أبا الحسن مولانا علي بن موسى الرضا شفيعنا وشفيع والدينا في يوم الجزاء ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا مولانا صاحب الأمان سيدي الأمان الأمان الأمان. السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن وشريك القرآن وكعبة الإيمان. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.